big risk going for it from their own territory. It does not pay off, and it's a turnover on down. Glorious opportunity for the offense as they take over first and goal. Jackson. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. And he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on that play. And now it is third and goal.
Their ground game ends up failing at the exact moment, Mike, where they're needed the most. 1 yard to the goal line, that's prime opportunity. Finish the drive, take the lead, but instead, they go backwards.
Back at the 3-yard line, third and goal. Off the play fake, Jackson. Flush, he's got his big tight end. Now for the extra point. And that one is no good. He missed the extra point. So much for 7 to start. It is a 6-0 game.
Mitch Wishnowsky set to kick off.
So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. Safe kick taken at the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 27-yard line.
Williams going to look to throw it on first down. Trying to push the ball down the field. It's an interception. Picked off by the rookie from Clemson. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Mike, that's a great play for any defensive back, let alone an undrafted rookie. I mean, to think that every single team passed on him in this past year's draft multiple times is pretty hard to believe. And again, this is the growth. This is the development that they saw when he signed there as an undrafted free agent. And he has taken advantage of every opportunity he's been given, and now he's creating turnovers for this unit.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They'll stick with him again. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, they certainly didn't allow the loss on 1st down, Mike, to scare him out of this run game here on 2nd down. But now after taking a loss on 1st and 2nd, it puts him in a tough spot here coming up on 3rd down.
The last 2 runs each lost a yard. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 12. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this 4th down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
4th down. Jackson. He's got his man. It's Jefferson. A gain of 11 there as the decision to go for it pays off.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I'd expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
Play action now. Jackson. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson. And that will lead to a second down.
20-yard line.
And when you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity. But with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
On play action, here's Jackson. Rush to his left. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
There's a lot of quarterbacks around the league that really struggle with this, Mike, but not this guy. A righty quarterback moving to his left. Your mechanics, your footwork, and your arm talent all have to align, and tell you what, he does it about as well as anybody around the league.
On third down, Jackson. And that is incomplete.
All right, so in these third and short, third and mediums, we're kind of seeing teams around the league, Mike, kind of start shifting to more of a run-down philosophy where they say, okay, even if we don't pick it up, we still have fourth down. So many teams around the league are playing with that philosophy. In this case, they keep it in the air, falls incomplete, just brings up a challenging fourth down decision.
Justice Hill to return. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
First down and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36. Throwing is Williams. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down. On the ground, this is Justice Hill. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Cole Bishop up to make the play.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Throwing on second down, Williams. No one open, he'll drop it to his running back. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 15 yards through the air. And that will be a first down. Here's Hill. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. From the 22 now, here's second down and 6. From the shotgun, it's Williams. Forced out wide. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
That's another first down.
Working out of the gun. Here's no chance at all. He'll go down. Terrell Bernard working his way in to register his first sack of the new season. From back at the 13-yard line, it is second and goal. Now Williams. Pass right side going to be taken in by Walker. And that's going to move him closer, but they're going to need to come up with something here. Here comes third and goal.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
It's just so hard to get anything going when you're just not confident running your own system and all these early sacks. Yes, they kill drives, but think what it does to the quarterback. The quarterback just can't be confident operating out of the pocket. There's no rhythm, there's no timing, and everything you planned on doing today coming in is out the window.
The offense will stay out there, but they've got some yards to pick up. 4th down and goal. They'll indeed go. It's Williams. And this will pay off. It is caught.
So by nature, Mike, you know, I am a guy that is generally aggressive on 4th down, but I'm not sure if I was the coach that I would even be this aggressive. I mean, it was 4th and long, but hey, listen, they have confidence in their offense. They have confidence in their group, and hey, who are we to second guess them?
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. Here is Bell on the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
DC ready?
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Looking for Jefferson deep downfield. And he will take this one in. 71 yards. It is a touchdown. Extra point try by Bass. And trouble on this extra point. It is blocked. Into space. Inside the 40. And he's going to take this one back all the way. Disastrous. The blocked extra point leads to 2 for the defense instead of 1 for the offense.
Mitch Wishnowsky.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes Hill on the return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
They'll take over. 1st down and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
What is up?
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. That's the rookie first runner, Maxwell Hairston. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Intercepted. They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They'll turn and hand this one off. Angling to the sideline, inside the 35. And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30. They gain 18 yards on that one. That's enough for a 1st down. Now Jackson. Oh, that one floated off his back foot. It is intercepted. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
I think a lot of people, Mike, when they see a screenplay develop, they just take the completion for granted. And typically it is, But then you get a defender, somebody like this, who just anticipates it. They see it from the start, and they're able to perfectly time their jump, step in front of the throw, and come away with the interception.
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. He'll look over the middle and find his running back. He's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 1. On the ground, they'll go with Hill. And he'll take this one forward for about 3. And that's a first down.
A gain of 3 yards.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
He'll air it out down the middle. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
On 2nd down, it's Williams. Short pass taken in by the tight end. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
3rd and 5.
The drag route. We used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
Third down, they need 5. Here's Williams now to throw. And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. Open man, right side. He's got it. It's a gain of 10 as they get the conversion on 4th down.
It's a gain of 10.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Throwing again, Williams. To the goal line and in. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Visitors 16. Our home team 15.
Now, after the touchdown, Loop is back out to kick this one away. Here is Bell on the return. Great coverage there by the kick team. He's down inside the 10-yard line.
Down and 10 at their own 8-yard line.
They'll begin here on the ground. And a good run there. It'll get him 5 yards. 2nd and 5.
13-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Back to throw, Jackson. That's the rookie first-round pick, Malachi Starks. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
Throwing on first down, it's Williams. That one out of reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
He'll go right and find his running back. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Now this offense could use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
And while he didn't connect for the touchdown, what I really liked, Mike, was that he kept his eyes downfield as he left the pocket. Once he saw something that he did like, he ripped it without hesitation. They just got to find a way to get on the same page in these scramble drill moments.
We'll try to throw again. Here's Williams. That is part of the 3. And he's in. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. Jackson now to throw on first down. He's going to look for the home run ball.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Hey, report! Report! Middle!
From the gun, Jackson. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
And 10.
Jackson going to keep this one himself.
And a nice job there defensively on 3rd down, not overcommitting to their pass rush. Having a plan for this quarterback as a designed runner, they're able to stop him short of the 1st down.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. On 4th down, they snap it to Jackson. This pass right side, caught by Lamb. A gain of 11 there as the decision to go for it pays off. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he'll be out of bounds here, and it's only a gain of a yard.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
That's good.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
Tyler Luke set to kick off.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Here is Bell on the return. Yes. Wow, they are hitting now. It's been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return.
DC, ready? 180. Sit up.
The third quarter begins with a run. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
Tackled by Trenton Simpson. It's a pickup of
2nd
3.
and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 19-yard line.
Now, Jackson. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it. It'll be a pickup of 10, and that will be a first down. Handoff here, up the middle, and good, hard running there. He'll push his way forward, gain of about 5.
The 35-yard line. It's a pickup of 6.
From the 35, here's 2nd down and 4.
13, 180. Sit up.
Play action now. Jackson. Toward the sideline. That's pulled in by Lamb. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 10 yards and a first down.
To C.D. Lamb.
You
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They'll run. He'll try the left side now. And he'll take this up to the 48-yard line. Now a guy starts that first-round pick up from his safety spot to make the stop.
2nd and 7.
They face 2nd down and 7. On play action, here's Jackson. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. 3rd down and 9.
It's 3rd and 9.
Off the play fake, Jackson. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. That's 3. 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is.
Williams to throw on second down. Quick throw here is complete. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's first and goal.
Really nice job there, Mike. All they're trying to do is just clear some space for the tight end and then let him go to work in the middle of the field. Now they're set up nicely inside the red zone.
A run on first and goal. Not much there, maybe a yard.
Ed Oliver made the tackle. A pickup of 2. Brings up second and goal.
Ball right on the 5-yard line, second down and goal. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. He's got his man, middle of the end zone. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Here is Bell on the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
On first and 10, Jackson. He'll go underneath here. The running back out of the backfield. He's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pick and catch on first down.
It's second and inches.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he will have the first down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Moving to his right. He runs with it.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short gain.
A run now on second down. Third and 2. Here we go.
It's a game of 4. Makes it third and 2.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this.
DC, ready?
Now a third and 2.
Get on! Get on!
He'll try and get there on the ground. And that'll move the sticks. That's a first down. Down to the 45-yard line.
That's good.
They'll try to throw here with Jackson. Gonna send it downfield toward Knox. And they're gonna be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. Now this defense. Use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. Jackson, this a designed run.
You could see the quarterback, once he got the snap, he was looking for any seam, any daylight. But nothing materialized, and he's fortunate he got back to the line of scrimmage.
Second and 10. Design run here with Jackson.
Down in the red zone, design quarterback runs are a handful for defenses to account for. But in this case, give them credit. Not a lot of room to maneuver here for the quarterback, and they keep it to a short game.
DC, ready?
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7?
Ready, start.
Pass complete right side to Kincaid. And he will score. Game on. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
And he's not going to get in. The decision to go for 2 doesn't pay off. Unable to cut any further into the deficit. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. Here comes Hill on the return. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
First down and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36.
What is up?
All run play. This is Hill. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
It is 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, it's Williams. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
What is up?
Williams. He's got his man. It's Hill. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
To Justice Hill. First and 10 at
What
the
is up?
49-yard line.
They'll run here with Hill. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
He's across midfield to the 48-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
What is up? Huh?
Here's Williams. Catch made there, left side by Walker.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
On 3rd down, it's Williams. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson.
Williams pass. Intercepted. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
DC, ready? Let's go, let's go, let's go. Ready? What is up?
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
At the 42-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And a nice run there as he surges forward. A gain of 8 and sets up 3rd down.
A gain of 9.
Jackson looking to throw. They'll look to set up the screen here. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down.
It's now 4th down and 1.
They'll try and run for it.
and 10 at the 40-yard line.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Look at the big man go. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
They'll stick to the ground. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Now a timeout for injury. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. Here is 2nd and 7. From the gun, Jackson. That is caught side of the end zone.
What a finish there to get the touchdown, but of course the job's not done, and this is where the defense needs to regroup, Mike. It's one thing to give up the touchdown, but now you're still one stop away from being the hero. They got to dial in, get their best defense called, and somehow find a way to keep them out of the end zone.
And now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come.
Offense will line up.
On the zone read, he'll keep it himself. That's incomplete. Oh, they were going for the conversion to get this thing even. Instead, it will remain a 2-point game. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes Hill on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
They'll take over. 1st down and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
What is up?
Williams going to look to throw it on 1st down. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. Now his defense will use the first of their timeouts. It'll come with an even 90 seconds remaining on the clock.
29-yard line.
Bold decision there by this quarterback to attack the guy who's already made you pay for challenging him earlier today. He trusted his guy to not only win, but to defeat man coverage, and I think he got away with one there.
Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. It's a big play when they needed it the most. Pick up of 46 yards. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Set up the game-winning field goal try. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Only one timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. So it's a win for our visitors. They move to 1-0, getting